get started now. Let's start from the scratch. Agenda for today's class: what is Fabric, why we go for it, and how to configure the account to start our practice from tomorrow. This is Sai Fanindra from SQL School. I assure you practical touch on every concept step by step. We are going to understand from scratch very basics of Fabric to advanced level activities. Lengthy journey, need your support, and things will be very much practical. So please get some observation notes ready. A scribbling pad and a pen will do to write your keywords, observation notes. WhatsApp me your observation notes after every class. I will provide you the detailed step-by-step notes anyway, and things will be very much in practical touch. We'll take it from the very basics carefully. We are going to take the concepts with complete notes, detailed step-by-step notes. But good to have your own observation notes also. Let's get started slowly. What is Fabric? Why we need it? Well, to step into Fabric, firstly, we need to know the end-to-end implementations in real world. Yes, here it is on my screen. Any end-to-end implementations for data projects, database projects, the source data would be originating from files, websites, IoT devices, applications, and cloud data sources. From all these wide variety of data sources, we capture the data, we read the data and load it to OLTP, online transaction processing databases, OLTP. From here, from OLTP, what we do? Yes, over a period of time, see, OLTP, online transaction processing databases, over a period of time, we can't withstand more amount of data in OLTP. It becomes big and bigger. So we need to use ETL technologies and offload the data, archive the data, selectively cut data from OLTP, paste it to big data called data warehouse. And in olden days, we used to have BI, business intelligence products like MSBI, Oracle BI, SAP BW, Cognos BI to do these activities, ETL and data warehousing. Then came the cloud technologies like Azure data engineering, Snowflake data engineering, AWS data engineering, GCP, Google Cloud. They used to do this ETL and data warehouse. Main problem with the cloud data engineering components, for example, you take Azure data engineering. We used to pay for the ETL resources separately. We used to pay for data warehouse separately. What do I mean? For example, you take ETL. Okay, here it is. This is a traditional cloud engineering model. We used to pay for data factory separately, Databricks separately, Synapse separately, Spark separately, and we used to have helping objects like storage account, stream analytics, storage account, IoT. These activities we used to pay separately. But with Fabric, one license, transparent pricing, and we only pay for what we use. For example, you take Azure We have Synapse. Either we use it or not, we used to get billed every hour. Synapse pools. Spark databases, we used to be billed for the entire hour, even though we use it only for a few minutes. There are certain issues, known problems in cloud engineering. Now the next generation engineering fabric, we only pay for what we use. There is no concept of starting and stopping the pools separately. Pool means here warehouse. Auto start, auto stop, auto pause. So the usage is more matured here in fabric engineering. We have various ETL technologies we need to learn from tomorrow. Transact SQL. Tell me one thing, friends. We are all aware of TSQL, right? Please confirm. Please. I'll wait. We are all aware of Transact SQL, everyone. Please confirm.
Yes.
Please. I'll wait. Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Pranit says yes. Akileti says yes. Others, please. We are aware of Transact SQL basics. Basics should be enough. Rushit, yes. Okay. Others, please. Others, I'll wait. Others, please. You are aware of Microsoft SQL, MS SQL, please. I'll wait. Others, I'll wait. Fine. Thank you. Attendees have been responsive. And attendees have responded just now, saying yes, they are aware of the MS SQL concepts. Just now, sending you one email. Okay, just because they are responding
Yes,
to my questions, I need to reply to them with an email with one sample database for practice purpose and few queries. Okay, just in case, sample database and few queries. I'm sending it now just in case to make it easier. Fine, let's continue. Others who are not able to respond, try to respond. You respond more, we get more together. I'll continue. Let's make this class interactive. Let's get started. Let's understand now where we are now. Yes, we need to have, just wait. Let's say practice queries. Yes, done. Email sent. Let's continue. Here, what we are learning, using Transact SQL, we can perform the data extraction activities, ETL, extract, transform, load. There is something called Fabric Data Factory, FDF. Using FDF also, we can perform this activity. FDF, remember. Okay, next. Then we are going to have a colorful Power Query. This is called Dataflow Gen 2. What is it? Dataflow Gen 2. Here it is. Here, this Dataflow Gen 2 is a user interface of Fabric Data Factory. We have Fabric Data Factory, drag and drop, but a more easier way of doing things. We have this concept of Dataflow Power Query called Dataflow Gen 1, Gen 2 we are going to learn. Then we are going to slowly learn about PySpark, Python with Spark. Don't worry, we'll take Python from scratch in our classes, Python notebooks, Spark files, Spark databases and Spark queries. Then we are going to combine them together for PySpark. We'll do. Then we have other components as well. We are going to learn in our classes. From here, we are going to have data warehouse activities. We have Fabric Data Warehouse, Fabric Lakehouse, and Data Lake. Three different storage components and 5 different ETL components. Total 8 items we are going to learn. Additionally, There are few helping objects like Streamhouse, KQN. We are going to learn in our classes. So this entire red box is our course, complete fabric engineering activities. And this entire fabric engineering is the back-end activities. However, we have front-end activities as well. The front-end activities will be Power BI with Copilot and Fabric. Okay, so here it is. There are two important models or two important modules that we are going to learn with SQL, Transact SQL as a prerequisite. So revise your MS SQL. If you are new to MS SQL, please start from module 1. We have 400 plus queries with 3 case studies. Module 1. You're already aware of MS SQL, you directly go for fabric engineering, warehouse, lakehouse, OneLake activities, fabric data factory and Streamhouse, Dataflow Gen 2, Gen 1, Gen 2 and project work with DP700 guidance. If in case you're looking for complete fabric full stack, we have Power BI with Copilot. Here comes something called warehouse with analytics, Copilot AI components, KQL, custom query language, case study and DP600 guidance, part of our classes. It's not case study, actually it's a project work. Next, just to make it clear, okay. So out of these three, we are into module 2 from tomorrow. The prerequisites, Transact SQL. We no need to be a programmer. We no need to be a pro in SQL, not required, but basics of SQL queries are needed. In my SQL classes, my SQL classes, in case if you are planning for module 1, we'll start from the scratch, go through step by step all SQL basics, constraints, indexes, joins, view, functions, procedures, triggers, architecture, tuning concepts, lock-in activities, and more importantly, merge, upset, rank, cubes, self joins, and Excel analytics with case studies. Our main content from tomorrow, fabric engineering. We'll take fabric introduction first, account creation and workspace activities. We'll slowly step into detailed architecture, warehouse concepts, data types, connections, caching, and statistic activities. Then we are going to learn time travel concepts, aggregated data store, something called zero copy cloning for data recovery and time travel, security concepts, fabric data factory, pipelines, design and aggregated loads with transformations. We are going to learn staging, gateways, lakehouse, and file aggregated loads, table aggregated loads, multi-table loads, visual queries, and file explorer tool. We have something called Power Query, a series of Power Query classes with notebooks, Python and PySpark notebooks, Streamhouse and KQL, custom query language. We need to learn about data activator, model layouts, and Synapse migrations with DP700 guidance. So whatever course I designed is as per the DP700 certification. We'll do it slowly, step by step. In case you are planning for the third module, Power BI, it includes all types of visualizations, Power Query and Power BI cloud activities, 50 examples each, DAX concepts and real-time project activities. And additionally, we have Copilot, AI concepts with Copilot. We have Copilot with Power BI Desktop, DAX, Power Query, and Fabric. Individual chapters, individual examples. With Fabric semantic models, DP600 guidance, and end-to-end project work. So choice is yours. You can plan for only Fabric engineering or MS SQL plus Fabric or SQL plus Fabric plus Power BI. Okay, plan A or B or C as per your choice. With this small intro, we'll start our class now. We are going to slowly step into our Fabric examples from scratch. Complete notes, assignments, I will take care. On-time practice, I request you to take care, please. Any questions over to you, I shall wait for some time. Then we shall proceed for our account creation to start our example step by step. Any questions, please let me know, please. I'll wait. Any questions, please let me know. I'll wait for some time, please. I'll wait. Let's get started with our account configuration. We are into the core engineering activities now. And to make it more easier for us before we continue, let me give you the chapter-wise course content. Okay, just to make it clear for our practice and all. Yes, here it is on my screen. Okay, we are into left side DP700 pattern. Our course from today is into fabric engineering. I shall mail you this complete full stack chapter wise content for your reference purpose anyway. I'll do. We are going to slowly start with introduction and workspace components. One thing, friends, one thing I forgot to mention. You may opt for either live training or self-paced videos, any of them as per your comfort. And this is the complete roster, concept-wise plan. Okay, next, let's continue. So what we are going to learn from today, we are going to have the introduction and workspace activities slowly. Then we are going to step into account creations and detailed architecture. And after we learn the architecture, there is something called Polaris architecture we need to learn, and Medallion architecture we need to learn. Two architectures, Polaris and Medallion. And then we have something called Fabric Warehouse, data types, connections. We have static and dynamic connections, something called MFA, multi-factor authentication. So very soon we are going to have the connections from our local management studio. I request you to install this SSMS tool. I'll provide you the download link anyway, along with the class notes today. And very soon we are going to connect to Fabric Warehouse like this, in this way, datawarehouse.fabric.microsoft.com. Okay, we are going to have the connections in this way. So get your SSMS installed. Okay, we need it for our day-to-day activities. So you revise your Microsoft SQL, basics of Microsoft SQL should be fine. And same management studio we can use for not all, but few concepts of our fabric engineering. We will do. Inside fabric, we have something called lake house, warehouse, stage house, stream house, etc. Multiple items. So we are going to use our old friend SSMS here. Data warehouse caching activities, statistics, time travel, aggregated loads. We are going to learn something called zero copy cloning activities, security and connections. Chapter 7 and 14 are different. Chapter 7 is only for SSMS for engineering. 14 is for end user applications. Both are different. After we do chapter 1 to 14, all the fundamentals, then comes main ETL concepts, data factory, chapter 15 to 20. We are going to learn about 6 chapters on Fabric Data Factory. Then we learn the limitations of Data Factory and go for Lakehouse with Power Query. Chapter 21 to 29 are interlinked to each other. And we are going to learn something called visual queries. Nothing but again transact SQL queries with user interface. File Explorer. It's a tool we install in our local computer. Get Windows operating system. Windows OS required. Okay. You may have Mac also. If it is Mac, you will not be able to practice this item. SSMS. If it is Mac, you will not be able to practice this item again. These two are in Windows dependent. Chapter 7, 20, 7 and 20 are Windows dependent. For Mac users, instead of SSMS, we have something called ADS, Azure Data Studio, but it's expiring very soon, next few months. Microsoft stated that Azure Data Studio will be expiring very soon due to few security reasons. Okay, so good to have Windows OS if possible for SSMS connections if possible. Without SSMS also we can continue practicing the remaining items. I have an alternative. If possible, get Windows. This File Explorer, any OS will work, no problem. We have notebooks, Event House, KQL, Custom Query Language, Activator, Security, Migrations, Layouts, and Project Work. All these 40 chapters will make us ready for DP 700 exam. However, if you are planning for DP 600 also later, you may opt for my Power BI with AI Copilot course separately. Another 6 weeks journey. So engineer 6 weeks and again data analyst 6 weeks. 2 separate courses. We are here right now at this point from tomorrow. Let's get started with how to get into Fabric, what exactly it contains now. I shall provide you the complete notes anyway. Let's stay tuned. Let's understand slowly what it is, what are the components we are going to learn. Okay, to make it clear and straight. Well, so here it is. Let's understand slowly. I'll provide you the complete notes anyway. Let's stay tuned. Fabric is an end-to-end analytic solution with full service capabilities for engineering, data lake, storage, integrations, data science, real-time analytics, and business intelligence. These are all the different components we have. Main advantage, easier integration between data engineering and data analytics teams. Easier integration, easy communication. In olden days, we used to design data warehouse, load data, and we are done. Data analytic teams used to perform something called data modeling activities. If there is some issue with the data model creation, again re-engineering used to happen. With Fabric, that issue is resolved now. We have something called model layouts. Model layouts will be designed by engineers itself and get approved by data analytic teams. So things are very seamless now, streamlined activities. We no need to work with multiple ETL, warehousing, staging, data lake, licensing, everything single license. And end-to-end BI implementations. Let's see what exactly we are going to learn in our classes. Yes, we are going to have complete structured items on ETL and warehouse. Okay, remember ETL and warehouse. So we are going to learn from scratch how to read unstructured data as well as structured data, both. Okay, unstructured data as well as structured data, both we are going to read and write. Observe carefully. So here we are going to learn how to work with various examples from tomorrow, both non-cloud data sources and cloud data sources, with compute, without compute, and something called gateway. So for gateways, as I mentioned, we need to have Windows OS operating system with us. Something called model layouts we need to learn. Something called lakehouse concepts, visual queries, and lot more things. How to get started? Let's have a Fabric account creation now. Let's see how to create a Fabric account so that we can slowly start working with our practice items from tomorrow. Okay, let's see how to create it. For this purpose, firstly, here we go. Let's see how to create a Fabric account. Let's see first how to create a Fabric account, and then we continue the next item. Just wait for a few moments, please. I'll just open the notes and we'll continue. Yes, so here we go on my screen. To work with Fabric for our day-to-day data engineering needs, we need to create something called workspace. Workspace is an environment that can be used by a specific team. In real world, we usually have dedicated Fabric workspaces. One for dev team, one for test team, one for prod team. So how to create a workspace? Let's see. To create a workspace, firstly, let's see how to create Fabric account. Visit app.fabric.microsoft.com. Once you go to this app.fabric.microsoft.com, it asks you to sign up. Okay, so specify your corporate email address. Or use the sign-in details we provide you. Either you can sign up on your own or you can use our cloud account details. And these cloud details, cloud login details, will be valid for next 60 days, next 59 days from now. Once you sign in, then we need to slowly create something called workspace. Let's see. Here we go. What we do? First, go to app.fabric.microsoft.com. This one. app.fabric.microsoft.com. Please do these things so that we are ready for our next examples from tomorrow, step by step. You see one welcome screen. Inside Fabric, remember, what's the purpose of Fabric again? Main purpose of Fabric, ETL and data warehouse, right? ETL and data warehouse, both. I mean this one, diagram. ETL, 5 technologies, and big data storage, 3 technologies with few other additional helping objects. Those are taken as items. ETL, data warehouse concepts are taken as items. To create those items, to buy those items, we need a workspace. Plus new workspace. I'll call this as Fabric Data Engineering Workspace. Okay, workspace like this. Say May 6th. Give some workspace like this. Give some name. I request you to create your own workspace in my cloud account so that you can practice in your own space. Please don't disturb my workspace, okay? You'll be given access to this account for 30 days. After 30 days, again, another account will be given to you for another 30 days. Make sure you are creating your own workspace with your own name. Click apply. We are creating a workspace, a play area. Inside the workspace, what we need to do? Yes, from tomorrow, we are going to perform the required ETL and data warehouse activities. This workspace has something called item. See here, item. What are the items? T-SQL, Data Factory, Power Query, PySpark, Lakehouse, Data Lake, Warehouse. These are all items, remember. Okay, next, let's see. So we have various items in Fabric workspace on my screen. So once you create, I'll call this as step number 1. I'll provide these notes. How to create Fabric account. Step number 2. Once you create Fabric account, we need to create a workspace. Click on workspaces, create new workspace, specify a name. Optional, you can upload a logo and create. Step number 3. How to open a workspace. Once we create the workspace, go to left workspaces. Right side, click on the workspace you created. Okay, and select or highlight the workspace and pin. You click it and we see the workspace listed in the left side menu. What are these 3 items? Let's see. Go to workspaces. Go to workspaces left. Right side you see the workspace. Here it is. Go to workspaces left. Right side you see the list of all workspaces. Search by its name. I'll say May 6th workspace. This one. It's in alphabetical order. Check it. Whatever workspace which is currently opened, you will see here also left side. You want to frequently use this workspace, then what you do? Search. For example, I'll say May 6th workspace. See, small pin is there, right? Pin to top. Okay, this one, pin to top. It's pinned now. So go to workspace. This is the one. These are pinned. Okay, pinned workspaces, all workspaces. I'm now taking one of the pinned workspace. I pinned total 4 workspaces. I unpin a particular one, it goes away. Okay, like this. You pin your workspace. Create a workspace and pin it. Verify that it is available left side. Next. Once you get the workspace play area ready, what else? How to use the workspace. From tomorrow, we need to slowly start our practice using the workspace. So once we click or access or enter or open the workspace, we see one option called new item. To understand the detailed architecture, we need this terminology, workspace, items, and few more. The components in Fabric, the ETL, data warehouse, and streaming components in Fabric are called items. Not only streaming, even analytic items also, analytical components are called items. We need to create items or import existing items from other workspaces for our day-to-day ETL and warehouse needs. Let's see. Number 5. What are the various categories of Fabric items? Please by heart this list for today. ETL items, data pipelines, data flow, Gen 1, Gen 2, event stream, notebook, and job definitions. Storage items, warehouse, lakehouse. And also analytical items, semantic models, paginated reports, dashboards, and scorecards. Streaming and monitoring items, event house, event stream, streaming data set, reflex and data activator. And other items, we have Azure SQL database, Azure Cosmos database, this one, simply say Cosmos database now. Okay, and we have Snowflake, mirrored Snowflake, wherein a Snowflake warehouse can be mirrored directly in Fabric. It is still in preview. Just in case anyone from Snowflake, we have an example separately. I'm going to show you how to mirror Snowflake with Fabric. It works for our resume and job activities. So please by heart total 17 items. Where are they? Let me show you here. Plus new item. Okay. Here are all the items. All items. Favorites. All items. You see pipelines, notebooks, database, notebooks and job definitions, data marts, event house, lake house, warehouse, etc. So these are all different items we have. Go through this list carefully today. Tomorrow we are going to slowly start with data warehouse creation architecture, lake house creation architecture. We'll go slowly one by one. I'll provide you this information today. Please go through them carefully. Any questions, let me know, please. I'll wait. I'll compose the email with this content now. Yes, please. Any questions, let me know, please. I'll wait.
Yeah, I have a question, but it's not concerning this course.
No problem. Please tell me. Yes.
Yeah, I was talking with the instructor for the AWS class,
Okay.
and I wanted to go a little more in depth on the AWS Glue, to go over all the transformations in AWS Glue. And he
AWS.
told me, yeah, he told me to get with you and see what kind of arrangements we could make.
Surely. Yeah. I'll have a word with the instructor and make him give a call back to you, sir. Sure. We'll do.
Okay.
AWS engineering, right? I think Mr. Badri is taking it. Mr. Badri.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Sure, please.
Thanks.
You know, no problem. Sure. We'll do. I'll address it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Next question, please. I'll wait. I'll wait. Fine, friends. We'll stop for now. Okay. From tomorrow, we are going to slowly step into our detailed step-by-step activities. Please make sure you have at least 1 hour time to practice every day. I shall include this concept-wise content also. Okay, this from the PNG file and the course curriculum. I'll include the course curriculum as well for your quick and easy reference. Please wait. Yes, I'll include that Fabric data engineering PDF as well for your quick and easy reference. I'll do. Any questions, let me know, please. I'll wait. We'll stop for now. Tomorrow we're going to continue starting our practice one by one. We'll do. Any questions, please? I'll wait. Fine, we'll stop for today. Okay, I'll include you all in the email now. Please see if you can go through it carefully. And Ananta Lahari, can you hear me, please? Ananta Lahari.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I could see like you joined late today. Will be on time from tomorrow 7 p.m. madam. Okay, 7 p.m. sharp.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Please access the video. Okay, I'll send you the video after the class now. Please access it carefully before tomorrow's class.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Friends, email sent to everyone. Please check it. I'll wait, please. Email sent to everyone, and we have task items every day from tomorrow. Please try to work on the tasks every day or max by weekend, please, throughout the course. Let's make it. Thank you so much. Any questions, please? I'll wait. Perfect. Sure then. Thank you. Have a nice time. Meeting from tomorrow to slowly step into our practice. We'll do slowly step by step. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks.
Anyone